Hello, Toast. What's going on, everybody? It is Electrocuted. I'm making a recording for you guys, and reason being, I wanted to show you a little bit behind the scenes of why and what I've been working on. Obviously, I wasn't on Saturday, but I was working on the stream, and I wound up pulling an all nighter. It's now 10 o'clock in the morning, noon for you on the East Coast on Sunday. I guess it's the 28th of October, which is crazy. But quickly, I'm going to go over a couple of quick things, and then I'm going to show you all the new alerts and explain how and when they work. First and foremost, thank you for sticking with me. I know I haven't been on a whole hell of a lot this month. I pulled 3 days in a row before last night. We did an all-nighter actually on Friday night. That's one of the reasons why yesterday got completely foobarred. I didn't even wake up until almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time I got to sleep, it was like 9. I was exhausted, and then I wound up staying up all night again today, like last night and into this morning. So my sleep's all screwed up, but I'm hoping to kind of fix it today. I have a haircut at 3, so I've got a couple hours. I might try to take a nap and then hold out until till tonight, and then pass out at a normal time, like a real grown up. Anyway, yeah. So the reason why I'm kind of pushing, to get all this stuff done right now, and I've kind of committed to that, is just simply for the fact that I know that if I can get all the elements of the stream, all the scenes and the alerts and the blah blah blah, all to a point where I know I can leave them for an indefinite period of time, I know that they'll still be fine if the channel size was to increase 100-fold. That those things are still at a level that I'd be okay with. I'd rather take the time right now, do it all in one big bundle like I have of time, and then just get back to the grind, instead of doing like one thing and then taking like a weekend off to change this little thing, so on and so forth, like I have kind of done in the past. Right now, I'm more interested in just getting it done and then not having to stop the flow. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that before we moved into the 1K celebration, because for me, that like this is kind of the intermission between chapters for me. Getting from 0 to 1,000 is a big deal, and I obviously I thank all of you for that. But then from 1K on, I think that I don't want to stop. So I'm doing everything I want to do to get it to a point where I'm confident when someone comes into the channel that there's nothing there that's like, oh, this is kind of shit, right? Unless it's me, which is probably the biggest factor. So anyway, I'm almost done. I got a few minor things to do, and then the major stuff would be finishing off a couple of the different conversation scenes, a couple of transitions, which I consider those at this point now to be minor, and then the break screens, which is a little bit more work. I'm going to try to get clicking on that today, after or in between the haircut and me trying to get some sleep. But if I can get 4 or 5 of them, then I can add them on my own time. So once I get that to a point where like I don't feel bad every time I go for break and it's actually something to look at, I'll feel a little bit better. On the note of the 1K celebration, we're totally going to be doing it. I want the stream in a position where if I'm going to do a long celebration stream, I don't have to worry about, well, this element is broken and this doesn't kind of work. So I'm going to get all that done first, and then I'll figure out. It'll be on a weekend. It'll either be a Friday or Saturday night. But you guys will know ahead of time. I'm assuming that it'll either be next weekend, so the first weekend after Halloween, or the first weekend within the month of November. So like I don't know, I'm not going to go look at a calendar, but I'm going to assume that by whenever November 10th would be, it'll be before then. All right, so that being said, I'm going to show you now what I did all night, and hopefully you guys will you'll dig it and appreciate the work. So first up, follows. So you've all seen the follow that I've made recently. So if you follow, which all of you have, you'll either get that alert or you're gonna get this alert. Just going for a walk. if you sub your first sub, or if you let your sub expire and you have to restart your monthly streak, this is what you're gonna get. I believe all other subs, including gift subs and your Prime and all of that, you'll get this.
This is a test.
If you don't know, anything less than $10. So I believe the minimum is $2. So anything above $2 to $9.99, you're gonna get this one here. Brains.
This is a test donation for $1.
And if you test, or if you don't know, got test on my mind now. If you don't know 10 or more, you're gonna get this puppy.
This is a test donation for $1.
Alrighty, we'll do bits. So if you donate, I think it's $1. I haven't decided on that amount, but I think it's $1 or more. Your bit notification is this. With the biddies. I've got another one I need to add into that. I haven't decided if it's going to be animated or a word. Probably animated. And it'll be, I'm going to have to also figure out what they're going to look like, because the variants for bits are pretty, they're huge, based on how the common amounts that people donate. And then so hosts and raids, I've comboed them to both look the same, because, you know, some people don't even know what a raid is and they host, and other people raid, like raid always. I don't want to have multiple alerts for the both of them. But there are variants for this. So this is a host or raid for anything less than 20 people. If you bring one, you have to have at least one viewer, or 1 to 19, that's going to be your notification. I'll do it again. That's your notification. I know it says 840, but anything more than 19, it'll give you the variant. And the variant is, where is that at? This. All right, so that's all the new alerts. They're all live. They're all good to go. All done. So a couple more I'm going to add in, and I'll probably add in more over time, just to have, you know, just so it doesn't ever get stale. But either way, there's more than one for everything other than bit right now as it already stands. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like I said, more work to do today, and if I can, I will. If I can get online, if I don't pass out completely, you know, zonk out until tomorrow sometime, I will. Lots of stuff to do still in hockey this weekend. Got to lock in the positions that we were earning on Friday night. We did insane. I think we went something like 20-3 over the course of the raid. It was pretty nuts. Anyway, there's a couple other things that you're going to see when you come on that I'm not going to bother showing you now, but as far as I'm concerned, the stream's getting to a really good spot, and we can get back to what matters, which is gaming and hanging out. So hopefully I will see you guys either later on today, or I will see you guys on Monday for sure, and we'll probably be checking out some new stuff this week, some new games. Lot of stuff I have in my pocket right now that I'd like to get going, but there's also a ton of stuff I'd like to finish up. So it might be a cleanup week. There's so much though. We got Spooderman. What else is on my list of games we got to finish? It's long. Spooderman, we got Red Dead. Obviously going to be playing Red Dead first, so it's Red Dead, Spider-Man. Fuck, there's so much. Wanted to go back and check out Scum at the end of the week on the 30th, I think it is, or the 31st. I can't remember. Fallout Beta goes live, so we're going to be checking that out. I'm going to start swinging in some FIFA, and we obviously still have NHL. So things are going to start switching up from just being from an NHL stream. The only reason I dedicate so much time to it is that it's easy for me when I'm doing other stuff to just fire up NHL, because I can get into a game ASAP. without having to invest hours and hours into a story. But I'm just about done with that. So yeah, that's everything I've got for you for right now. I've said everything I can say. Thank you again for hanging in there with me, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Until next time, same bat channel and all of that. Take care, guys.